That's one aspect of what we do. The other thing that we can track in real time are line speeds. So for line speeds, if I pick a typical example here of what we're looking at. So again, this is example data we're looking at. So within the SKU or station configuration sections down here, we can set line speed targets. So this doesn't have to be just one target for the machine. You can have different line speed targets depending on the product you're making. An example here of what we're looking at, again, typical for some of our customers, is like a plastic extrusion machine where they have specific line speed targets that they want to be able to hit for that machine, and it gives us an indication of some of those typical losses that we see, performance losses particularly. So a performance loss will be, example here at the start of the day where the line is actually being run slower than its line speed. That is fairly typical of what we see, and this chart helps to visualize it. We also have a couple of notifications that can come off the back of this, and they also show on the cockpit screen is around slow running of the machine, so not a stop. You can see here this, with these big patches here would be categorized as stops, so they would come through on the cockpit as we showed earlier as the machine, being completely stopped. Whereas this case, the machine isn't stopped, it's running. It's just running a little bit lower than what the target line speed is. And in that case, we raise a slightly different type of issue called a slow, where we can alert the operator to the fact that they are running the machine at slightly less than the target line speed. And we see a lot of performance gains from this because it's a fairly typical scenario for unmonitored machines, or for machines that are not automatically monitored, that they can be run at slightly, not at the target line speeds that the production managers actually think that they're running at, or they should be running at. So line speed monitoring for conveyors and continuous manufacturing processes, again, is something that we can do as part of the system and bring that through.